As Orville fans, the most important virtue that you can embody to help your fandom is patience. That's what we're good at. We waited for a hopeful sci-fi series like this to come our way for over a decade. We waited to hear that each season was renewed, and then we waited for each season to come our way. And now the Orville comic book launch day, part 1 of 2, as well as another story coming out of the Orville, has been delayed. It was supposed to come out today, and I think it definitely tells us when we might be able to finally see season 3 of the Orville. Engage quantum drive eventually. Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Egotastic FunTime. Yes, the long-awaited, we didn't even know we were going to get a season 2.5 of the Orville, but we were elated when we found out because that means 2 more episodes of the Orville before season 3 begins, and those 2 episodes are in comic book form, which of course, right here on Egotastic FunTime, we have a great time when the Orville comics come out because we do a live reading, and it's a Egotastic fun time. So the Orville launch day was supposed to come out today, and lo and behold, it is not here. I did some research, I did some digging, I found out that the comic series is now been pushed to September 2nd, which is a while off from now. But September is when we originally kind of thought we were going to be seeing season 3 of the Orville. Well, even though we have not had an official announcement, it pretty much seems like the Orville season 3, because of the state of the world, will be delayed. The last set of Orville comics were great because they really filled in a lot of information about Topa growing up so quickly, what was going on with the Orville between season 1 and season 2. We also got the return of Alara, which was really nice. We also learned about Talia and how she escaped a Union prison and got back with the Krill. In season 2.5, we're going to learn things that are going to help us along the way to catch us up with season 3. For instance, this first story, Launch Day, very much has to do with our treaty that we got in season 2 with the Krill, because the Krill is they're going to be a big part of season 3.
The Orville season 2.5 launch date, number 1 of 2. When seemingly hostile Krill ships cross into Union space, the Orville intercepts. Captain Mercer learns they are en route to a planet that left the Union decades ago. Under mysterious circumstances, scans have discovered a moon-sized construct above the planet, and the Krill intend a preemptive strike against the presumed weapon. But is it?
The Orville season 2.5 episode launch day is going to be a great story for we Orville fans, you guys, because it really puts to the test the treaty with the Krill and the Union that was forged in season 2 in the episode Blood of Patriots. I, for one, am completely bummed out that this issue did not come out today as it was supposed to. I was very much looking forward to doing a live show tonight, to do a live reading for you guys right here on YouTube, and then again on Twitch tomorrow, but that's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to wait a few months. Now the comic is ready to go. It's ready to ship. It's ready to go to stores. It's ready to be ordered online on Amazon, or at least it was until all of a sudden everything disappeared. Now there's no obvious reasons why they put off the release of today for the new episodes. It's something we're all looking forward to help us wait, the long wait for season 3, which is obviously, even though it hasn't been officially announced, has been delayed for incredibly obvious reasons. Everything in Hollywood is delayed right now. But this is a comic book. It can be shipped. Amazon's still working, you guys, non-stop. But the pre-order webpage has been taken down. It no longer exists. You cannot find the Orville season 2.5 launch day on Amazon. Search it all you want. You're not going to find it. But I did find through backdoor channels on Google that Google still had a leftover Orville's launch day 2.5 listing that you can only find on Google. You won't find it on Amazon, but you click on it, it takes you to Amazon, and it's listing the full 2-episode 4 issues collection, which will come out even later in the year. Now, of course, if you want to catch up on any of the Orville comics, I got links below so you can find those and get all the season 1.5 stories, which has Alara in it, so it's kind of important. If you like Alara, you're going to want to check out the comics because there's Alara stuff going on. After giving it some thought as to why these comics were possibly pushed into September, it all made sense to me. The comic books are meant not only as, just great times for Orville fans and wonderful new adventures to go on, they serve as promotional marketing material as well to lead up to new seasons of the Orville, you guys, to keep us satiated during these long waits. So we did believe, at least that we were led to believe, that the original plan was for the Orville season 3 to come out about probably September, maybe October, but that's not going to happen. They're not going to start this comic book series at the same time that they're going to release the new season 3 series. That's just bad business. Much like with the new Star Trek Picard series, they released 3 issues of a story, a prequel to the Picard series that leads us up to the new series. Gets us excited. We're like, oh, can't wait for the new series type of thing. It all makes sense. The original 4 comics came out 1 month at a time, starting in July, when the same day the Orville was attending Comic-Con last summer. Not going to happen this summer. Comic-Con's gone for everybody. Avis giveth, Avis taketh away. So if this release schedule is anything like season 1.5's, which of course it will be, why wouldn't it be? September 2nd is when the first issue comes out of launch day. The second issue, launch day part 2, will be out in October. The next story, which I don't know what it's called as of yet, will come out in November, and then the final issue will be out in December, which should keep us going with some new stories and a little bit of excitement, get people talking about the Orville, getting more and more excited about the Orville. That will lead right into the season 3 premiere. Pretty obvious it's not going to be in September, so hopefully we might get it in December. That way we do get that 2020 release date. It's very important, I can tell, to the Orville to have it at least every season come out, or at least episodes coming out every year consecutively, no matter even if it starts on the last day of the year, the first day of the year. So hopefully we will get the Orville season 3 by the very tail end of December. Seth MacFarlane just the other day was talking to Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show, and Jimmy Fallon asked, is the COVID-19 going to affect the release date for season 3? Seth MacFarlane said that they don't know really, but they had to stop filming 2 months ago, right in the middle of an episode. So whenever they're able to come back to start filming, which they don't know yet, Hollywood isn't up again, LA is not up again, they're still figuring that all out. It's all going to depend on when they can come back to work and at what capacity. It takes 100 people on that set each day almost to make an to make an episode of the Orville, or to film 1 day of an episode of the Orville. But if they're not able to come back to work soon, within the next month or so, it very much seems like the Orville will not be given to us until the beginning of 2021. But like I said, they have over half the season filmed, so that might be enough buffer. If, they've already lost 2 months of filming, and then they planned for September, it might be another month before they can get back to the set. 3 months off of the shooting schedule, 3 months off of the release schedule. So my educated guess is that we will get the Orville the very tail end of December, if things go well. If the COVID delay extends out further, or if there's a second wave, which is very likely, we might not get the Orville until 2021. But right now, things go okay. They haven't been going okay, but if they go okay in this brave new world of ours, December seems very reasonable to me. What do you think? Are you willing to wait? Are you willing to keep talking about the Orville with me? Party the Orville. Live, love, get a little crazy the Orville together with me, because I'm not going to stop talking about it. We're going to keep going over and over and over again, the same stuff if we have to. This series deserves our attention always. And if you like this video, you can really help support Egotastic FunTime, aka me, by using the PayPal link down there. Patreon link is down there if you want to join up for the monthly fun, and there's a bunch of other links that they all help support the channel. As always, I hope all your times are Egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye. Egotastic fun time, we're gonna have a great time. Blah!